Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into episode number 1 of Playing with House Money present the Frat House. Episode number 1, Prue Mountain State. It is the Playing with House Money college football show, and I'm joined today by our resident Frat House president, DJ Prue Mountain State himself.
Hey,
How you
tell me
doing
you
today,
like
my
that.
guy?
Tell me you like that. Though I
It's,
was looking through stuff. I'm like, man, I had to throw a little Prue in there first. So yeah, the frat house, talk about all college football. We're gonna split everything up, make it a little shorter, but welcome everybody. First episode. I like some of the slate this weekend too. So
yeah,
yeah,
why don't we, Friday, we're back. Was it week 3? Week 3 of the college football. What have you got for us?
man. So tonight we got a decent matchup. I mean, at least something to watch on TV. We got Kansas State ranked number 14 against Arizona ranked 20. Um, I mean, historically, neither of these teams have had great defenses. Um, they're in one of those divisions, but I know, everything got moved around this offseason in college football, but I expect it to kind of be high scoring, fast pace. So I like Avery Johnson for an anytime touchdown. That's my favorite prop of the game. It is minus 160, granted, but um, I think just to pace the game, he has so many opportunities. Uh, he'll obviously get, the ball every play. So uh, I like him for the touchdown. I like him also for 50 plus rushing yards. He uses his feet a lot. So pace of the game, obviously I expect Arizona to give him a lot of pressure. So he's going to get out of the pocket, run. I think 50 plus is pretty modest. They got DJ Giddens, the running back for Arizona, too high for my liking at least. 100 plus is, I believe, minus 110. So a little steep, but those two together, 272. I'll take that all day. So that pairing plus 272. And then I split up Fafita, the quarterback. I like 275 plus out of him and 2 touchdowns plus 110. So that game, and then hey, you saw the matchup your boys got?
Yeah, nice easy one. Nice easy home game.
Oh yeah, should be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
We just
So,
got Bama, ranked number 4 in the country.
Yeah.
That's a surprising one for me. I feel like early in the season, but hey, I like it. I wish Wisconsin was still, getting good recruiting classes in high rank, but
yeah, I'll take the plus 550 on the money line.
no, you won't. Don't lie to the people.
You're right.
But I will take the over 49.5 points total, just because I mean realistically, Bama can hang 50 themselves. So I do like that at minus 110. And then they got Jalen Milroe's passing yardage a little low for a matchup like this. I feel like this is one of those games in college football that get away from teams. So you typically see a lot of deep balls, a lot of long plays, stuff like that to kind of, put the foot on the neck. So Milroe 216, over 216 passing yards is minus 120. I'll take that all day. And we got Jam Miller, anytime touchdown. The anytime touchdowns in college, ugh, they're nerfed. There was a guy 2 touchdowns for, I think like 200 or something like that. I was minus or one plus 190. I was like, oh yeah, no. But Jam Miller, anytime touchdown, that's minus 125. So I love that. That 3 leg together is plus 355 too. I'm playing them all 3. And that's right in the morning too. For anybody that's going to listen to these.
Yeah.
Anybody that's going to tune into this, I'm only going to keep them at like the early wave. I might go to the 2 p.m. Central, but I want to have lines for this show for sure. College football is no fun when I'm trying to do anything near a spread, anything near a total for the most part. So,
and hey, there's the easy link. If you want the plays for the afternoon games for the late wave, you know where to get them. Join the Discord on Twitter at PrueBaby10 at PW_House Money. Join us. Join the Discord. You get all the plays, not just Prue's college football plays for the afternoon, but you're going to get everything. On Saturdays, there's no football, but there is football. And there's college football. So, yeah, you get both of those on Saturday. But, yeah, I see what you're doing. Like you said, like we record this show on a Wednesday. Not many lines are out. Certainly not for those later on games. A lot of
Surprisingly, I saw some that were surprising, but like realistically, I'm just gonna go through the entire slate and just
yeah,
probably pick my three favorite.
yeah,
I'll probably always keep the Friday night so everybody can get something for tonight, the night of and stuff like that. Um, but I'm just gonna go through them and see my favorite matchup. If I end up having, three, if I end up having five, I'll try to,
yeah.
it'll be one or two maybe, or just kind of, mention the matchups. But yeah, I want to keep them as precise as I can for the people. And surprisingly, I mean, they got the lines that we'll need for the most part. So
And then you also need to remember the people like me that live in our fantastic states that don't allow college football player props, where of all your picks tonight, I can literally take the over 49.5 on the Bama game, and that's it. So don't forget us paupers, where you need to throw a couple of props in there that are just spreads, overs, just a couple, just to keep me going.
I'm glad that you mentioned that actually, because even off of these games, I got a couple for you. I'd say Alabama over touchdowns first half, whatever they have that at, it should only be, I'd say it's probably gonna be 2.5, which I know seems steep, but I do like that. Even maybe the point total over the
Point
half.
totals 16.5 first half.
Really? Oh yeah, I'd smash that. I'd smash that. So that'd be probably the one that and the over would probably be the only two that I would say I absolutely love in that type of realm. But the Kansas State and Arizona game is another game where I probably do like the over. I'm pretty sure it's 49.5, maybe 50.5. But like I said, dude, these teams aren't really known for the defense. They really ever. So
yeah,
you usually see a hurry up offense. You usually see a lot of 15-yard receiver routes where these guys have, a lot more time to throw the ball. They're a little more, they're moving around. Avery Johnson's extremely athletic, so you're going to see him use his legs. I'd like that, but I wouldn't hate either the Arizona upset or just to cover, depending on what that cover is. It's probably not much, maybe 3.5.
I mean, FanDuel have it at 7.5.
Oh, I'd take that all day. Arizona 7.5 point.
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah, I'd take that because I mean, realistically, that's one team that I have seen their defense all come together. Like they made Caleb Williams look like he did on Sunday against them. So yeah, so I mean, realistically, if anybody's going to be able to make that a dogfight, I do kind of like Arizona's defense in that one more so to stop the points, but I do expect it to be a shootout. But yeah, thank you. I will remember you guys. I definitely will. But
thanks.
I'm not going to be able to give you one for the last game, only because this was a game that I don't really love the matchup. Like I don't really even love either team. I guess just because I haven't seen them in a real predicament. Other than I guess I could say Boston College, but not really. Like realistically, Memphis mess around and get the upset this week. So if you guys want to bet them against Florida State, you guys can go ahead. That's all I'm going to say on that. But this one's Boston College and Mizzou that I'm talking about. And Mizzou's high ranked this year. First time in a while that we've even been able to mention them in a top 10. So I do expect Boston College to get punched in the mouth on this one. Realistically, I do like Castellanos's athleticism. And I mean, realistically, if you're getting swarmed all game, you kind of have to, you're going to have splashes. You're going to have plays as a guy, as a player like Castellanos is, athlete, playmaker. So I love Brady Cook's passing line. They have it, DraftKings has it at 263. I watching just Florida State's game against Boston College, like there's gaps in that zone. The pressure's, moderate, but there's gaps in that zone to throw. When you have an accurate thrower, Cook's going to be able to just really pick those windows and drop them in, I think. So I really like 263 at -115. And then Castellanos, his rushing line's a little high for what we usually would play, but it is college, and I mean, you know how these running quarterbacks get to. It's like 140-yard run. So at 60 plus rushing is minus 115 as well. I love both of those. So just those two together, I think it only came out to like plus 150 or something like that. So I do like that two leg. But I am waiting for Nate Noel anytime touchdown odds. They did have touchdown odds, but it was only like one of the teams. So once that updates, I'll post that. That play will definitely go in the DK group. So if nobody's in there, you can jump in. You know, once you get in the Discord, obviously, we'll send you everything. But yeah, it's college football this weekend for me. Those are my three favorite.
Sounds good. And yeah, whilst we're talking about it for those of us, like I said, that like me that can't play the player props, the Arizona plus 7.5, Alabama over 16.5 first half, and the over 49.5 total. That three leg is plus 360.
Oh wow, so, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. That 16.5 line, I'm so glad you mentioned that, and I ended up asking that for that prop, because 16.5 for Alabama in a game that if they start with the ball and literally can like punch them in the mouth or have a big play and go up 7-0 early, 16.5 is kind of crazy. I don't know. I love that line. Thank you. So yeah, that might be my favorite. That might be my favorite out of all the games. That might be my favorite prop out of all these, to be honest with you.
Oh, there you go. Minus 132 on FanDuel for the straight.
Yeah, luckily, your boys up there in Wisconsin, they can drink, bro. So this isn't even going to face them at all. But they're not going to expect to win the game. This shit. They just want to make a couple plays they can talk about at the party later at the frat house. And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully their bookie that they have from sociology played our plays and they cashed. So
hopefully so. Well, that's it. That's episode 1.
Hell
the Frat House.
Prue Mountain State. You ever been to Bosnia, son? You ever been in this shit? Well, my dad was. yo, yeah. Hey, I had fun though. This is gonna be a fun season.
For sure. And if you're watching this goes out on a Friday morning, 11 p.m. Central, 12 Eastern. If you're watching it early, then catch me, definitely, maybe Prue, for the SGC. Friday Club Live is 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern on Friday afternoon. Maybe. We'll see if he's going to join me. But the SGC will be live this afternoon.
I'll be there.
And yeah, if you haven't already watched it, catch up on Who Pissed Off Prue for last week's. Find out what pissed him off last week, and me. I'll be honest. There's a couple of people in there that pissed me off this weekend. And the Playing with House Money flagship show went out yesterday. We hopefully cashed a couple of Thursday night football props. But catch us. Yeah, there's some Sunday slate stuff in there as well. So if you haven't already watched that, check that out. Jump on the YouTube, subscribe, please. It's PW_House Money, brand new YouTube channel for us. Like we said, this is episode 1. I've been Iceman. He's been DJ Prue, and we will catch you next Friday for more at the Frat House.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's party at the Frat House, bro. But it's BYOB because we gotta get the house's money first. So let's just mission 1. BYOB for now. Get mission done, and then we gonna party. But we at the Frat House. Don't bring none of your homies unless they ready to be a degenerate. So, all right, y'all. See you next time.